Greek riot police have fired tear gas to control thousands of protesters angry at proposed changes to the country's social security payments. Mobs have hurled firebombs outside the parliament in Athens, where politicians have voted for a series of tax increases to contain the cost of pensions. Anne Barker reports.
It began peacefully, even as protest numbers swelled into the thousands. Workers, students and the unemployed marched outside the Greek parliament, chanting "Thieves, thieves" at lawmakers inside who were debating a new round of austerity measures. But their calm chants were soon drowned out by petrol bombs. Angry mobs hurled Molotov cocktails in protest and set fire to rubbish bins. As the demonstrations spilled into violence, police responded with tear gas and stun grenades. The protesters are angry at reforms that will drastically increase taxes and social security contributions as part of an international deal to bail out Greece's debt. We will not compromise, we will not consent, said one protester from the Civil Servants Confederation. We will not back down, we will overturn their policies and will overthrow those who implement them. Today, the working class must send a message that with this unemployment and part-time work, the low-income earners, the self-employed, the unemployed, cannot live on salaries and pensions of 300 or 400 euros, said another protester, a teacher. Workers say the reforms will decimate their incomes, already hurt by 6 years of crippling austerity. Greek unions say the reforms are the last nail in the coffin for workers and pensioners who've sacrificed enough. George Theodorou heads the Greek Construction Workers Syndicate. This bill is a guillotine for the workers and we demand that it's taken back immediately. Even if it gets voted in, workers won't accept it, he said. In the end, the parliament had little choice but to pass the bill. Greece's annual pension is one of the most costly in Europe, and reducing it was a strict condition for Athens to qualify for the latest bailout package, agreed to a year ago with its EU partners and worth around 90 billion euros. Though Greece's Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras says most pensioners won't be worse off. The bill that we bring to voting today aims to create a system that on the one hand will be sustainable and will guarantee the pensions of all Greek people, he said, because the vast majority of pensioners, there's not a single euro cut in their pensions. The Greek government is hoping these new measures will convince European leaders to release the latest instalment of financial aid when they meet later today in Brussels. Greece needs the funds to pay down loans from the International Monetary Fund and other debts. But protesters say they'll continue their fight against any new taxes, even though they've now passed into law. And a series of rolling strikes affecting Greece's ports and public transport are likely to continue.
Anne Barker reporting.